They had more than a few players giving the defense absolute fits from range.
So it's Minnesota now. Miami making their last shot. Dosunmu for three. And it's MP with a rebound.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Here's Jovic. And he buries his first look.
Boy, you love to see the unselfishness of MP at this early stage. Pretty pass.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, a new ownership group taking over for the Timberwolves. There remains a commitment to continuity on the basketball side, while creating a replacement for the league's second oldest arena is a priority. They made it clear their commitment is to remain in Minnesota.
You'd love to hear it. All right, Shams, thank you for the report.
Oh, such an impressive athlete. Mr. McDaniels sent it in.
For Miami, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Here's MP, and it's Miami with another.
Are you kidding? 5 for 5, and they just got started.
The Timberwolves have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Dosunmu, pass to McDaniels. Wiggins against Randall. Dosunmu outside. The three is up. And Hero grabs the board.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the
It's for OnlyFans. It's only fair. For OnlyFans. It's only fair. It's only. I could move mountains. They looking at me like a real problem. I might just move to the mountains. Yeah. Like little baby, she don't do nothing. Attitude, she know how to move. But she know how to choose. I don't mind her other dudes. I'm way too busy too. Wanna spend a night and leave the toothbrush. She leaving shoes, must don't know the rules. Got a cop a coupe. Shoot. Penthouse with the pool. Swoosh. She just wanted to. She say what the dude say. She for 22, and I feel the move. The move, the move. Lights dimming in the room. It's summertime, I'm diving in the pool. She got her shades on, that's my boo. Ooh. She don't mind tipping too. Ooh. Ooh. 427, that's the bloom. Ooh. Floor 62, be there pretty soon. We got lots to do. Woo. Scorpio the moon, I'm dripping like a groom. I'm stuck on the glue, she like to feel the boom. I like to feel it too, sweep her with the broom. She rubbing on me too, I smell her perfume. Like a groom, I'm stuck on the glue. 62, be there pretty soon. We got lots to do. Woo. Scorpio the moon, I'm dripping like a groom. I'm stuck on the glue, she like to feel the boom. I like to feel it too, sweep her with the broom. She rubbing on me too, I smell her perfume. In the elevator, we 62. Now we in the room, I'm about to heat up the food. You look into my eyes, I see it too. It's like I had the perfect day with you. Can I have the cake and eat it too? She want what's on the plate, the paper too. I just burned the eighth with you. I can't fake with you. Take the apron loose. I need a taste of you. I ain't wasting you.
matchup against New Orleans really lit up the floor. He scored 53 points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Allie, great info there. And the only question now, how does he follow up that performance?
Yeah, each night comes with different challenges, and I'm sure their opponent has seen the film.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
What a way to begin this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
No problems knocking that one down.
Well, we know DiVincenzo loves to shoot the long ball. The defense, you've got to be there to contest.
Hero outside. And here's MP from outside. Reed with the rebound.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. A nice shot by MP.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Here's McDaniels. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
To the paint. Here's Jovic. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Naz Reid. Miami shooting their first free throw tonight. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Reid. Shannon comes in for McDaniels. Highland, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. Free throw, no good. And so Conley will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 10, they defeated Washington in their last game.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good look.
Dosunmu, he's checked in for Highland. So Miami going with almost an entirely new group here. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. Ayo Dosunmu out there with Mike Conley. And it's Shannon in at the three. So that's the lineup from Minnesota.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
Hero outside. Inside. Here's MP. It's rebounded by Minnesota. The Heat beat them last time when those two met in Miami.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Just two to shoot. For three, Randall. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field. Heat leading by 8. Jaquez, pass to MP. MP making his presence felt.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
To the inside, stolen by Hero. Fast break, here come the Heat. Pass to Jaquez. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And we're seeing some younger teams really on the rise here. Any particular reason, Grant?
Well, you know, it's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate, and when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead.
McDaniels is checked in for the Timberwolves. Jovic, he's checked in for Miami. Now here's MP. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
Conley with the ball. Hero picks him up. Oh, wow, guys, this does not look good. We've got an injury here.
And I'll tell you, that's the very last thing you want to see.
I just feel so bad for him. What he's going through right now, you just have to hope and pray that it's not too serious.
Yakachonis is checked in for Miami. Naz Reid's checked in for Minnesota. DiVincenzo comes in for Mike Conley. And let's use this time to take a look at the Player of the Week in the Eastern Conference, MP.
He's made himself the cornerstone of their offensive efforts recently, and he's providing for his squad in every regard on that end of the floor. Scoring, passing, picks, you name it, he's doing it. Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Timberwolves have elite shot creation, but it's finding that balance. Anthony Edwards said, "I'm wired to score the ball. I'm going to showcase my game, so it's hard to find that balance of when to pass and when to keep it and try to get going. Sometimes I feel like the right play is me." Back over to you.
Fills it up with the best. Okay, Allie, good stuff.
Boy, that is how you protect the rim. That is A-plus defense.
DiVincenzo on the wing. Nails it from three. DiVincenzo's got 6.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
And here's MP from outside. Again, MP missing.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
Now here's Dosunmu. He's guarded closely. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Pass to Yakachonis. Here's Jovic. On the wing, MP launches a 3. MP buries the triple.
Whoo, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. McDaniels from long range. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Listen, at just over 7 feet, we know Gobert's going to be terrific on the glass.
Here's MP. McDaniels with the rebound.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time. This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
MP getting it done for Miami. He's now hit 6 threes in this game. Knows he has the green light to fire away. We'll be right back.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
Taking a look here at Miami, there are some high expectations coming into the season, and they can create a lot of pressure on a team. But they said, we can handle it, and they're proving it.
Yeah, they've got the character and the talent to be a top team in the league.
And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for the Heat.
Modern era, work the ball around the perimeter and shoot it with confidence.
That's right, my name would be Shaquille O'Nealovich. If you can't beat him, you join him.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Hey, you look at MP in this game. He's been everywhere.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Timberwolves trail by 9. All right, time for an injury report.
Thanks. I just talked with Miami's head athletic trainer. They told me it's a collapsed lung, a serious situation, and we're all hoping that he's okay. And for a team with eyes on a championship, this injury could have serious implications. We will see how it affects them.
Okay, Allie, thank you. All we can hope for is that the prognosis isn't as bad as it seems, guys.
Yeah, we were hoping for much better news, and obviously not very encouraging.
No, I mean, this is a big blow, and it will force the team to make some adjustments, not just in terms of personnel in the court, but in terms of strategy.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. MP is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Yakachonis. Then there's Tyler Hero, and it's Jovic in at center.
Julius Randle has been a consistent producer in this league for a long time. This guy, an absolute matchup nightmare.
Now here's Wiggins, and here's MP from outside. Reed with the rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Dosunmu outside. There's the triple. That one no good.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Wiggins passes to Hero. Miami moving it around. McDaniels with a steal. Pass to Reed. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. The three, DiVincenzo hits a three-pointer. DiVincenzo's got his third basket of the night.
Always assertive off the catch. Dante doesn't give the defender time to react.
Here's MP. Randle pulls down the board. And here's Randle. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Pass to McDaniels. Wing shot on the way. And it's MP with a rebound.
Oh, you can see he's kicking himself for missing that open mid-range. That's right in his wheelhouse.
Heat leading by 5. Pulls it.
This is what frustrates coaches. You come out of the half and you miss your first 3 shots.
Pass to Randle. Out to DiVincenzo from outside the arc. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle. Randle's got 3 assists now in this one. The Heat have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Here's MP. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. MP's got 24 points.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Wiggins outside. Hero for 3. He drops it from range. Hero's got 5 points.
Smooth shot by Hero. Notice how he doesn't rush himself.
Dosunmu, the pass to Randle. And he banks in the layup. Randle's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, nice job there. Just very lackluster defense.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Miami making a switch here. Larson's checked in. And let's take a look now at some numbers for Jaden McDaniels.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
Now here's MP. He's got 24. And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed, and Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo.
You know, so far, I'm pretty impressed with MP's attitude. He doesn't seem like a young hothead. He knows he's got a lot of work to do on his game.
Now here's Randle. He's got 5. Just 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. And Conley gets it to go. The assist from Randle. Conley's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Rudy Gobert talked about his objectives. He said, my goal is to be the best defender ever. And now my only focus is to win a championship and to keep impacting my team. Keep trying to make my team the top defense in the league. I think that's the best measure of an all-time defender. Brian, back to you.
He can lock it down. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Randle. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Well, the effectiveness of Julius Randle, wherever he is on the floor, the mid-range, one of those tools in the toolbox.
It's rebounded by Minnesota. McDaniels got 4 rebounds now.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Randall against Wiggins. Fades. Another one falls for Minnesota.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe now.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
McDaniels against Wiggins. Outside Conley for the lead. That one is off. And so after 3 quarters of play, some great offensive output in this one. It's all tied up. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in getting ready for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid's checked in for Rudy Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Shannon. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Highland. And it's DiVincenzo in for Conley. Miami also changing it up. Jovic, he's checked in for Johnson. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Larson. And MP subbed in for Smith. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Ayo Dosunmu. And it's Reid in at the center position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Randall can't hit. And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Next game against the Bulls at United Center. It'll be their 2nd game of a 4-game road trip. MP fires. Oh, it's off. Timberwolves trail by 5. Dosunmu on the wing, hounded by Wiggins. Now Reid. Randall outside. He launches. Oh, it misses! And if you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Outside MP from downtown. DiVincenzo pulls it down. Minnesota has gone 4 of 8 from 3-point land during the 4th. Dosunmu, right side. Now Randall. Outside DiVincenzo. Knocks down the trifecta.
There is real trust in Dante DiVincenzo in these moments, and he shows you why.
The Heat have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this 4th. Here's Jaquez. Hero, screen on McDaniels. Now MP. Oh, it doesn't go! The Timberwolves trail. Now Randall. To tie it up.
Boy, what a nice offensive move by Julius Randle. Lures the defender in to draw the contact. That is pretty.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
Guys, what you love about Julius Randle is the well-rounded nature of his game. Because he works so hard on his shooting ability, it makes his dribble drive that much more dangerous.
Yakachonis is checked in for Jaquez. And he does get the second one. And that narrows the gap to 1. And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. Here's MP. Hero looking over the floor. From deep. DiVincenzo pulls it down.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Now Randall. McDaniels outside. Oh, no good. a chance to take the lead. Miami has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Here's Hero. MP! Randall rips down the board.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
To take the lead. Oh, no good. Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
Now Wiggins. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's MP. Count it.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Randall outside to tie it up. Ooh, the three doesn't go.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
Three shots.
He makes the first of 3, and that brings him within 2 here. And he misses the second attempt. One more coming here. And he nails the third. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Delivering exactly what they needed from the line. He secures the 3-point lead.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
They should have a play prepared for this scenario. Little time, you need a 3. Of course, the D will be guarding the line, but no one said it was going to be easy.
Now to Sumu. So a close game sees Miami taking this one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Some love like Diddy, gotta go mine like Missy. Jason got a new fitted, yeah, I don't need no security. Got a whole 4-5 with me, I need that Bobby with me. Let me get your name and your digits. She got a fan base getting litty, got a whole plan for the business. We just talking about Willis. Check out my resume, I don't need no fucking running mate. I ain't got no fucking clout to chase. 9-digit routing number to the safe. Got a new address on the paper. How much time you wanna waste? Tell Richmond County close the case. Yeah.
So everyone that's supposed to be here has
natural wonders right there in front of you. Everyone, maybe we can.
Is it okay for us to ask them if we don't see one?
And the players going through their game preparation, making sure they're fully warmed up for the tip. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Our game tonight featuring the Miami Heat as they go up against the Chicago Bulls at United Center with Greg Anthony and Richard Jeff. With the All-Star game almost near, let's see how the East is shaking out. Taking a look at Miami, they're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And checking out Chicago, just need to take it a game at a time.
And looking at Chicago, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
And you have to wonder if this roster can get to that next level. They have talent, but if it doesn't come together, they might have to shake it up.
So here's Miami's starting group. They've got Yaka Jonas, MP out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then it's Tyler Hero, and it's Jovic in at the center position. And for Chicago, Isaac Okoro out there with Buzelis. Then it's Jones. Then there's Zach Collins. And it's Simons in at the 2. So, Greg, tonight is night 2 of the back-to-back. These can't be easy to play in.
Yeah, this is a test of will and really of conditioning as well. I expect there to be some big swings tonight. Should be a fun one.
Last game for the Heat, they picked up the win against the Timberwolves. Jaquez finds MP. From 12 feet out, Chicago grabs the miss. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And tonight, I expect them to play better offensively. Try to get some closer looks.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Outside, Simons. Okoro, wide open, he fires. Misses the 3. Now the Heat with it. They beat the Bulls during their last encounter in Chicago.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks. Well, it took a while this summer, but the Bulls were finally able to get an extension done with their bright young point guard, Josh Giddey. In a buyer's market, they could afford to bargain for a team-friendly deal. And after some overreaches in the past, their disciplined approach stands out.
Good strategy. Thank you, Shams.
And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Man, can he get up and finish with power?
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Kicks it out to Jones. The second chance effort. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. The Heat trail by 5. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Minnesota was a man on a mission. He tallied 32 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. He had his fingerprints all over that game, affecting the outcome in a number of ways, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure she's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Okoro passes to Collins. Misses from close range.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
Here's Jovic, and he hits it to tie the game up.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Jones looking for an opening. And Simons wide open. He'll fight. And a miss there on the triple.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Good ball movement here by the Heat. MP, nice touch on the bank shot. MP's got 5 now.
And the benefit to MP being able to make that shot is it often leaves the defense at his mercy.
Here's Collins. That one's off, still out of sync.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Pass to Jonas. And a wide open look for Hero. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up to the Bulls. Trailing by 2. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And throwing it down, not necessarily Buzelis' game, but don't give him that much space.
Here's Jonas. Down low. And there's the bucket from MP. MP's got his third basket of the night right there.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
A nice shot by Simons.
He's good enough where it takes a lot to bother him at the rim like that.
It's all tied in Chicago. And we'll be back with you right after this. And getting go. Going with a whole new group out there. Well, it was Miami winning their last game against the Timberwolves at Target Center. You've got Anthony Simons. Smith is out there with Collins. Then it's Okoro. And it's Jones in at the point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. In the corner, it's MP. MP nails the triple.
Nice shot by MP. Great touch from outside.
Jones the pass to Collins. In the corner, Okoro with it. Simons against Hero. Simons kicks to Okoro. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Heat trail by 4. Jaquez the pass to Hero. And the layup's good off the glass. Hero's got 6.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Here's Simons. Jaquez with the rebound.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
In the corner, it's MP. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Bulls have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. Nice shot by Smith.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bulls.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Bruce Ellis is checked in for Jalen Smith.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Back to MP. MP going to work inside. Chicago leading. Outside, Simons. Collins wide open, he fires. And the Bulls with another miss.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
MP, no good. Bulls have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. This one for 3, and it's Simons missing. Miami's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Here's Jonas. He's looking for MP and finds him offline with the baseline jumper. 3 seconds left. The shot, no good. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Bulls up 2. And we'll get going after this from United Center.
Thanks for joining us. The story through the first.
We love to see this kind of chemistry. It's like our chemistry on the set. Everyone knows his ring.
You know what, Ernie, for once, I can't disagree with Shaq. It feels good to be the king.
I can't run away from this conversation fast enough. Next on the docket, power rankings. fellas, let's see which teams are jostling for those top spots.
You take a look at the Heat, they're in that #1 spot for a reason, playing well as a team, making it look easy. Definitely the team to beat right now, guys.
Going to take a lot.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, and that can be as difficult as anything.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. Yaka Jonas is out there with Hero. Then it's MP. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Jovic in at the 5 spot.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Bulls trail by 3. Jones dishes to Collins. It's hauled in by the Heat. Jovic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Shot, high post. MP, no good. Well, the Bulls shooting the ball at 42%. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP, Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind he is a Hall of Fame player." Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, thank you, Allen. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. The 3 from MP. It's good from long range. MP's got the lead up to 4 now for the Heat.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
Jones against Jaquez. 6 to shoot. Collins a screen on Jaquez. Jones, no luck.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
To the middle. Here's Jovic. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And a look now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great events of All-Star Weekend.
It is, Kevin. You just can't take your eyes off it. The ideas those guys come up with, and then the guts it takes to pull them off, always blows me away.
You take a look at Jaquez. And I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
On the wing, Jones. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Three-pointers, Simons drills it from outside. Simons has got 9.
And shooters shoot. And Simons sure has a feel with that quick trigger.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Josh Giddey's checked in for Anfernee Simons. Heat also with the sub. Larson's checked in. There's 1:54 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to MP. Here's Jovic. Stolen by Collins. Fast break. Here we go. Got a piece of it. Jaquez with the steal. Here's Yaka Jonas. Defended by Jones. The three from MP. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. MP's got 26 points. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. Their great skill development programs showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
55 seconds left in the third quarter. MP outside. A three ball. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Following this run, they get to host the Mavericks. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Giddey goes in.
And he's got the speed to get away from defenders. Giddey turning on the Jets there.
The Heat have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Heat moving the ball around. Pass to MP. MP going right to the rim.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Now, Giddey. Here's a Okoro. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. To the inside. Right through contact. MP.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll. That's a 2 from Sexton. And again, no good by Chicago. MP getting it done for Miami. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Let's listen in on what Eric Spoelstra had to say to his team.
It's got to be a sense of urgency right now, okay? Any kind of tip out or 50-50 ball, we got to own that.
GA, he's begging his guys to be more assertive in all aspects of the game.
And in close games, Coach Spo is solid at knowing how to get his guys to just kick it up a notch.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. They've got Smith. Miller is out there with Anfernee Simons. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Sexton in at the shooting guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And it's Simons missing.
Yeah, it feels like he's forcing things, which will happen. He's trying to help his team.
Pass to Johnson. Back to MP. Uses the glass to finish the layup. MP's got 17 now, just in the second half.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Now Simon. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
His second triple of the half. Well, look, that's 2 more than he had in the first, so things, I guess, are trending in the right direction.
Hero kicks to Smith. Wiggins passes to MP. MP responds with a 3 of his own.
And even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Cowan's checked in for the Bulls. Nikola Jovic is checked in for the Heat. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart. Show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks so much.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Wiggins dishes to MP. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pass to Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
And how about the leaping ability there on the slam? I love how Sexton just rises up with confidence inside.
Here's MP. MP's on the move.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that.
Absolutely. Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Bruce Ellis is checked in for Smith. Coro comes in for Colin Sexton. And Jones subbed in for Josh Giddey.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Here's Hawkins. Puts up the three. A three-pointer. Good.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Collins setting the pick for Jones. That shot, no good. Well, Heat leading by 9. Now Hero. Oh, what a finish.
And there's that vertical of Hero. Gets off the floor with ease and just hammers that one down.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Oh, great touch off the pass.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Miami's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. With the teardrop, the shot is off. Chicago has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Simons, and the three misses.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And it misses. Bulls trail by 9. Let's lose a three. The three goes down.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Here's Hero. MP fires. And hit the three.
A bit of pride at stake. Trying to get that last three ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Not that time. It won't go.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
And he banks the layup in.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Chicago calls timeout. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Simons, no problem with the wide open J.
Stepping it up. There's the shot-making ability of Simons.
And that's an intentional foul. Here's Jokic Jonas, defended by Jones. MP missed on the three.
Can't waste any time here.
It needs to be a quick shot, then a quick foul.
Takes the three. Can't get it to go. And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for the Heat. MP. 2 shots.
And And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic, because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
And he can't make his second free throw either. Missing both. Timeout called, the Bull. They're behind by 6. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
There's still a sliver of hope.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
There's 18 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Hawkins vacuums it in.
Another missed 3, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 7-point lead. For 3, it's good!
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Zach Collins. Third personal foul. 15th foul. Shooting for Miami. Tyler Hero. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much did.
And so it's the Heat winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. Now let's send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
Thanks, guys. We're here with MP. Big night for your team, getting the win, and a big night for you in the glass with double-digit rebounds. How does it feel?
I was just trying to stay active on the glass. We were able to force them into some tough shots and get enough misses to come out on top tonight. That's what the culture is here. Each of us doing small things together so we can do big things when playoffs come around.
Well, it's paying off, MP. Well done.
Big bucks.
Kevin, over to you.
Great work as always, Jennifer. Thanks. And that'll do it, folks. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. So long.
With the winning design at our next home game. Get your tickets today.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And here's a look at some numbers for Pascal Siakam.
Over his last 10 games, his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better. He looks very confident from deep. There's no doubt he's got the green light to shoot from his coaching staff.
And the starting lineup for Miami, we've got Jaime Jaquez. Tyler Hero is out there with Jonas. Then it's MP, and it's Jovic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Indiana, they've got Tyrese Halliburton, Pascal Siakam out there with Walker, then it's Shepherd, and it's Zubats in at the center position. Our two defensive-focused teams squaring up here. Every bucket will be hard-earned tonight.
Yeah, everything's going to be contested, BA. There's going to be ceramic defense played by both of these teams.
Now here's Jaquez. And here's MP. No good. And now Indiana on the fast break. No good. A bit long that time. Hero outside. From deep, MP drops in the three.
MP doing a nice job with the quick catch and shoot, not wanting to waste those touches.
Here's Halliburton. Here's Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Hero with the bucket.
Put Hero anywhere on the arc and he'll shoot it. I mean, he is so confident.
Siakam outside. The three ball. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
You know, Clark, despite winning 3 championships prior to the NBA days, the Pacers are still looking for their first NBA title.
Yeah, they've been close a couple of times in the history of the NBA, 2000 and 2025. They've had some really great teams over the years in the 90s and 2010s, and they came close last year, and I think they'll continue to knock and one day kick that door in.
So it's Miami now, after Indiana picked up the 3 with their last shot. Counted from distance.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Shepherd. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Fires the 3. Siakam, no good. Miami's gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Here's Jovic. He's guarded by Zubats. MP shot is good.
Does not get any easier than that for MP, capitalizing in tight.
Pacers trail by 6. And here's Halliburton. Really played well against Charlotte in his last game. Walker, the open look. The wide open shot is on the money.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Hero outside. Here's MP, and there are the Heat with another bucket.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Now here's Halliburton. He's a tough guy to check, averaging almost 28 points a game. And there it is for him. Zubats has got his second basket on the night.
Look, I'm going to tell you right now, Zubats is the first guy defenses need to check out, or else he's going to inflict major damage on the glass.
Jovic, and the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Miami.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And another thing, they found the open man. really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Indiana Pacers. 7-point differential. The Heat beat them last time when those two met at Miami.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
A nice shot by MP.
Getting it done from the in-between area, MP just taking what the defense gives them.
Toppin, a screen on Hero. Toppin outside. Plenty of space. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Here's MP. Soft touch off the glass. MP's got 11 points.
Did not take him long to get into the flow of this game, knocking down 5 of his first 7 shots.
There's a screen. Jones from outside. Rebound Miami. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one. And that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
Pacers trail by 11. Here's Toppin. He's coming off a 13-point game against Charlotte. The three is up. The shot won't fall. And so it's MP making things happen for the Heat. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide... He's checked in for Indiana. Tyrese Halliburton comes in for Furphy. For Indiana, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. And let's take a look at Miami. Yakichonis out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Jaime Jaquez. Then it's MP. And it's Jovic in at the center position.
Zubac's doing major damage. Check that rim out, folks.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Chicago was tremendous. He ended up with 37 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. When it was all said and done, he accounted for more than half of their points. Quite a performance. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff there, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Toppin outside. Kicks it out to Siakam. There's the 3. Siakam cashes in the triple.
That's his second triple this quarter. I guess he's left that dry spell behind.
You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion.
Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
Yes, sir, Obi Toppin. Very few better at throwing it down than him.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam, sponsored by AT&T. Indiana on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Halliburton, the pass to Zubac. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 6 assists in the game. To the middle. Here's MP. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
One thing they've done well tonight and that's rebounding.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Heat leading by 4. MP up top. Halliburton with the steal. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Siakam, the pass to Halliburton. The three-pointer off the mark. The Heat have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. Pass to MP. Hero outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. Now here's Halliburton. Walker for 3. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Miami out in front, up by 4. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our mid-season Eastern Conference standings. And when you're down at the bottom of a list like this, always a tough place to be.
Yep, you could send some of those teams to Cancun right now.
Some aren't even good enough for Cancun. Where are they going, Kenny?
I don't know. Let me think. Galveston? Send them to Galveston.
Sounds like that might be a nice getaway. I'd like to get away from you two right now, as a matter of fact. And now, let's get into the Indiana Pacers game. It's been a close one so far.
You can see their offense flowing tonight, especially in transition. Maybe all those extra practice drills are paying off.
Their coaching staff has to be pleased with the pace. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, BA. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
Jarris Walker out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Shepard. Then there's Ivica Zubac. And it's Halliburton in at the point. That's the group for Rick Carlisle getting going here in the second half.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in the game. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Pass to Jovic. Three-pointer Yakuchonis. He buries it from 3. And the Heat lead by 4.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
On the wing, MP. Let's go with a 3. Oh, MP showing the big range.
Displaying the range right there. Good to see MP taking and making that kind of shot.
4-3. Rebound Miami. Hero, the pass to Jovic. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And now a 7-point Heat lead. Here's Zubac. Banked it in off the glass. Zubac has got 14 points.
Zubac being very aggressive and taking what he wants. He is not held back at all on offense tonight.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Here are the NBA's premier passing teams, the league leaders in assists. Indiana, number 1. Miami, 3rd.
These two squads move the ball with ease. They play an attractive brand of basketball.
Hero on the wing. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Pass to MP. Can't get it to fall. Pacers trail by 5. To the wing, right side. Walker for 3. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, the Pacers are moving as one. Coach Rick Carlisle said the thing I love about this team is that we're a true team. We're a group that needs each other. We work at communication, we're collaborative. We make sure our guys have a voice, and we're all in it together. BA, back to you.
They win by committee. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Here's MP. The rebound by Shepherd.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Halliburton for 3. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Pass to Shepherd. Walker sets a screen for the tie. And it's Shepherd missing. And it's Jaquez with the ball for the Miami Heat. 3-point lead. Here's MP. Oh, another miss by MP.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Zubac passes to Halliburton. Back to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Such an integral part to
bitch, you be trying to run game just to get up in some ball, man. I'ma make sure that we all pay. She in good hands like Allstate. We don't play game, no arcade. Horses on me like I'm John Wayne. We been really working hard, man. Swinging them tree like I'm Tarzan. I'm pulling them straight like guitar, man. Monopoly, I purchased the park place. Hey, can't you stop playing? You know that you slaying. Killing DB, they gotta be the can. True religion like I gotta be praying. Stiff and courage, you deter me, they spraying. Stuck to the plan, now look who the man.
Halliburton's game. He's one of the best passers in the league.
Pass to MP. Lets it go from deep. From the corner, MP.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
32 seconds left in the third. Here's Shepherd from deep. Rebound by the Heat. MP's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Jovic. Miami moving it around. 3-pointer Yakatonis sinks it from distance. Now it's a 7-point Miami lead.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
It's turned into a showdown here, dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. It's the Heat. They lead by 4. All right, we're going to step aside. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy.
Going with an almost entire new group here. Ivica Zubac checked in for Huff. Walker comes in for Toppin. Shepherd, he's checked in for Brown. And Tyrese Halliburton subbed in for Jones. So Miami going with almost an entirely new group here. Jovic, he's checked in for Johnson. Jaquez comes in for Wiggins. MP's checked in for Larson. And Iaquinconas subbed in for Smith. And let's take a look at Miami. Tyler Hero is out there with Iaquinconas. Then it's MP, then it's Jaime Jaquez, and it's Jovic in at the 5. Here's Shepard. Now Zubac. 4 on the clock. For 3. Yes, sir, with the 3.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Heat trail by 5. MP. Oh, no good. Unable to end this run. Halliburton outside. Let's loose for 3. Cleared away by Jaquez.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
And the basket is good.
Huge bucket by MP. You know he's got to be feeling good after that one went down.
Here's Halliburton. Unloads from 13 feet. Ooh, it doesn't go.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
MP. The slam by MP.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Halliburton up top. Now Siakam fires the 3. Oh, it's off target.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
MP fires. Cashes in from 18.
Yeah, just making the shot look easy. MP certainly has put some work into his shooting motion.
Halliburton with the ball. Cleared away by Hero.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
MP! Not that time.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Here's Zubac. Halliburton outside. Puts the move on. Down low. Halliburton working through the D.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes.
Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball.
Oh, my. Turning it over at such a critical point in the game. You know he feels awful.
This play could decide the game.
Can't afford any mistakes here, B.A.
Tyrese playing big in the painted area.
What a big-time play by Tyrese Halliburton. Simply putting his team on his back.
Now MP beyond the arc. Oh, the long ball, no good. And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Making all of those, putting this game in the refrigerator.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. 12 seconds left in the final quarter. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
MP can't hit it.
Stepping up to secure the board. He just wanted it more.
And now we've got an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game. And the Heat call time here. 8 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. So he can't get either to fall. MP fires. And so it's the Pacers who come out on top here. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
Now we send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
Your team came up short on this one, but not you, MP. Are you more frustrated you didn't win on a night you were feeling it, or encouraged that your individual performance bodes well for the future?
I'm not happy we lost, but I'm not frustrated. As long as we learn from our losses, the future takes care of itself. Just gotta figure out how to do more, whatever that is, you know? And that goes for me as much as any other player on this team. It doesn't matter how many points I score.
Great spirit, MP. Thank you so much.
I appreciate it.
Over to you, B.A.
Much appreciated, Jennifer. Thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. So long, everyone.
What do you do? Cooking show marathon. I could watch British people make stones for bread.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. you look at the Thunder, they're sitting pretty, second place, and looking to take the top spot.
And you know, for the Thunder, they've got their sights set pretty darn high right now. After what they've done this season, their goal is nothing short of a title.
Well, no one has been surprised by their dominance. Now they will try to take this momentum into the postseason.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, we've got Jaime Jaquez. Jonas is out there with Hura. Then it's MP. And it's Jovic in at the 5, down low. And for Oklahoma City, at the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. Williams is out there with Alex Caruso. And it's Williams at the 5, roaming the paint. Greg, both these teams have been dealing lately with some adversity.
Yeah, injuries have hit them hard. We're seeing some makeshift starting lineups. This is when a reserve has a chance to make an impression.
And when you watch Shea play, you sometimes forget he's 6'6", with sneaky length that helps him around the rim.
Caruso grabs the miss. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Back to SGA. On the wing, Williams. The shot from 20 feet away. It's rebounded by Jovic.
Gotta knock down that shot. When you don't, you're letting the defense off the hook.
Pass to Jonas. Good ball movement here by the Heat. MP's shot is good.
And this is the thing about MP. He has the poise to take high percentage shots.
Thunder have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team. It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
To the paint, and it's Williams throwing it down.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, after winning the title, OKC secured their future. Significant extensions this summer for Chet Holmgren, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and both of their Jalen Williamses. The Thunder are building something for the long haul, guys.
A young, exciting team. Okay, thank you, Shams. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Last game he had 34 points. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pacers delivered quite a performance. He added 33 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. When we talk about a volume scorer, this is what we're referring to. He was relentless and prolific. Guys.
Great stuff, Allie. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
So it's Miami now, after Oklahoma City gets the 3.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Wallace, the pass to Williams. Fires from deep. Wallace misses. The Heat trail by 4. In the corner, it's MP. And he's good on the 3 ball. MP's got 5 now.
And this is why you got to be all up in MP's airspace, even as the pass is coming his way.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. For the Thunder, Dort, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Mitchell in for Wallace. Wiggins is checked in for Miami. Powell comes in for Jonas. And the Thunder with the possession here. SGA kicks to Mitchell. Dort a screen on Powell. It's Dort on the wing. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
MP's shot is good. MP's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
and they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
SGA finds Williams. Inside, Dort. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Very good inside. Dort's got great upper body strength.
A three from MP. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. No good with the triple. On the wing, MP. Knocks down the three ball. He's got 10.
Yeah, that's a key three for MP. If he hits these at a high rate, he'll have a spot in this league for a long time.
SGA from outside. And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Thunder lead by 1. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And close game underway so far. We'll
the ability to score at every level. He gets to the foul line. He makes guys better. I just marvel at the totality of it.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Alex Caruso out there with Williams. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Wallace in at the 3 side. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Wallace has got his first points in this one. Miami's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. And Jovic gets it to go.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Mitchell outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace right side. A three-pointer is right on target. Wallace has got 5 points now this quarter.
Nice find by Gilgeous-Alexander. He reads the floor so well.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Guys?
Yep, a wonderful organization. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
MP left side. Back to Hero. The three. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
In the corner, Wallace with it. The Thunder with another miss. For the Heat, their last game, a loss to the Pacers in Indy. A 3 from MP. And again, it's Miami with a 3.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
And stolen by MP. Shot from 16. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
Well, he's not having as much success shooting the ball early as he wanted, but so far, it's not hurting their team performance.
Here's Jokic Jonas. He has yet to score, and that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession.
Well, it's a miracle that pass wasn't picked off. Instead, it goes out of bounds.
Williams, he's checked in for Mitchell. Here's Jokic Jonas. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. MP kicks to Hero. Sinks the triple. Hero's got the lead up to 4 now for the Heat.
The Tyler Hero is always ready to let it fly. Locked and loaded.
Here's Williams. And that comes off the assist by SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 assists in the game. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Miami ahead, up by 2.
And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi.
I think for Oklahoma City, I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Joe.
Now looking at this Oklahoma City game, the Thunder dealing with a thin margin.
I like their approach on the boards. Get in there, establish position. Aggressively go after the ball, Ernie.
They come out on top tonight, Shaq. That's how they're going to do it, by being more active and more physical than the other team.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Here's Williams. No scoring in this one. And you think of the different styles of play. Tim, is there one that you prefer watching?
I personally like variety, Kevin. I like certainly three-point shooting. That's how I made my living. But I also want to see post play. And I want to see teams that also can beat you with isolation sets as well. I think those are the toughest teams to defend. They can hit you from any area.
They sure can. Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. Yaka Jonas is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's MP. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Jovic in at center. To the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander with the hammer.
North of the border. He's north of the rim.
Miami's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
Shot's good by Williams.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from MP.
They continue to feed the hot hand, and this kid is putting in work.
It seems like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Tim, has the ball handling and finishing package of a player 6 inches shorter. What he does at his size is really amazing.
Yeah, I think he has the offensive game of a shorter player because he thought he was only going to be 6'1". He got to 6'6". So now you've got this incredible array of shot making around the rim with a much taller player. That is a difficult combination to deal with.
So he had to readjust not only physically but mentally how he approached the game, correct?
Absolutely. It changed everything for his approach.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
Jaquez, what's on? Caruso against MP. Caruso kicks to SGA. Williams, a screen on Jaquez. Outside Williams. And the 3 off target. The Heat trail by 3. Pass to Yaka Jonas. Here's Jaquez. No good. That would have tied it. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. And good that time. And it's 9 points for Wallace.
Obviously, SGA's scoring attracts the most attention, but you can't ignore his passing ability.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Mitchell, he's checked in for the Thunder. Heat also with a sub. Norman Powell's checked in for Tyler Hero. In the corner, it's MP. No good on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Caruso, the pass to Williams. And it's Williams with the jam.
Ooh. Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Pass to Jovic. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Heat. On Tuesday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Thursday, they'll be matching up with Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics.
And for that matchup with the Thunder, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Here's Mitchell into the lane. Pass to Caruso. Sorber. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Sorber's got the lead up to 9 now for the Thunder.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And again, it's the Heat missing.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Wallace dishes to Williams. Back to Wallace. Lets it go with the three. Jaquez with the rebound. The Heat trail by 9. For the Thunder, Dort, he's checked in for Jalen Williams. Isaiah Joe comes in for Wallace. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Alex Caruso. Switch here. Williams is checked in. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Mitchell passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by SGA.
I don't know what else to say about SGA. He is so creative and fearless handling that basketball.
Jalen Williams out there with Lou Dort. And it's Mitchell. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Joe in at the 3. It's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. The 3 from MP. Miami no good on that time either. The Thunder leading by 12. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup is off.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And the shot goes in.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Williams outside. Here's SGA. In close, it's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, that's why SGA has proven he's one of the most natural scorers in this league.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He knows every possession is critical now. For the Thunder, Jalen Williams is checked in for Dort. Alex Caruso comes in for Isaiah Joe. And it's Cason Wallace in for Mitchell. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for the Heat. Yaka Jonas comes in for Norman Powell. The Thunder leading by 12. Fires the 3. It misses. Miami's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Can't get it. Thunder have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Alex Caruso drained from outside.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
The Heat trail by 15. MP. The 3 doesn't go.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
Here's Caruso. Wallace looking for an opening. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
jacks up a three, knocks down the three.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Oklahoma City.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
The three from MP. Knocks down the three.
And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Now Caruso. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Now let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill.
A disappointing loss for you and your team tonight, MP. What's your evaluation of your performance? You had some good moments, but not enough.
I give it an incomplete. There were spots where it felt like I was about to take off, but never really did. And so I'm angry. Hey, I'm gonna crash out next game, I'll tell you that much.
We'll be watching, MP. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Back to you, Kevin.
We appreciate it very much, Dominic. Thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Yes. While you're locked inside the house?
Yes.
How'd you get out?
Fishing pole.
That's
Getting more important than that. Get that backside mounted on the wall. Right, that's what you need.
good evening and welcome. Glad to have you along for this Tuesday edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. And this is what the schedule looks like for Miami. On Thursday, they'll be facing Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics. And then on Saturday, they'll go up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And you know, for that matchup with the Warriors, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more even pairing in the league. That one promises to be a really closely fought battle.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Filling out the wings, it's going to be Booker and Brooks. Williams is out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Gillespie in at the 1. And for the Heat, we've got Jaime Jaquez, Smith out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's MP, and it's Jovic in at the 5. Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A., and it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
Now here's MP. Three-pointer, and the three-pointer goes.
He's always ready to take the shot. MP got it away quick.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Eric Spoelstra had a few moments to share with me. There is a clear game plan that Coach has in mind for Devin Booker tonight. He told me, quote, Devin doesn't respond well to getting doubles. You can't do it every time because he'll pick you apart, but we'll send the extra man his way more than once. That I can guarantee. Brian?
Okay, thank you, Allie. From deep, MP. It's hauled in by the Suns. This, their first chance to take a look at the Heat this season.
Not exactly the biggest game on the season schedule, but both teams are capable of flashing serious potential.
And last year, they split their season series, so this is a chance for one of them to get the upper hand on the other.
And it's Brooks missing. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. From going to the finals in 2021 to missing the playoffs last season, Grant, things have not gone according to plan for the Suns.
Well, you know, B.A., they followed that trip to the finals with a 64-win season, but then they went all in on the big three of Booker, Durant, and Beal, and that just didn't yield the results they hoped for.
So it's Miami now, after Phoenix picked up the 3 with their last shot. Knocks down the long K. MP's got 6.
Well, how about MP right there? Just drilling a 3 of his own for good measure.
Pass to Booker. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And here's MP from outside. And again, it's Miami from deep. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Down low. Left block shot on the way. And the shot is good off the backboard.
If the possession ends with a shot in close, you've done something right.
Pass to MP from behind the arc. O'Neal pulls it in. And Brooks has got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 1. Here's Gillespie. Three-pointer, O'Neal. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Miami has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Now here's MP. Brooks defending. MP's shot is off. The Suns have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Booker, the pass to Williams. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Misses in close. Miami moving it around. From deep, MP drills it from deep. 12 points for him.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
And for Tyler Hero, people immediately think of the shooting, but there's much more to his game, Coach.
Yeah, B.A., look, he's much improved as a playmaker. As a rookie, he only averaged about 2 assists. But last year, I think he was over 5, and he gives a consistent effort at the defensive end of the floor.
Look at who's out there now for Miami. Wiggins, he's checked in for Jaquez, and it's Powell in for Smith. Phoenix also changing it up. Iguodala, he's checked in for O'Neal, and Green is subbed in for Brooks. Here's Gillespie. No made baskets yet. Outside Booker. Pass to Green. Three-pointer. The rebound by MP. Miami has gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. On the wing, MP for 3. And the Heat, another 3.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Now Booker turned in an outstanding game against Washington. That one's good for 2.
There's something that is great about Booker. He doesn't take all outside shots. I mean, Devin can score it inside, too.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Sends it home from three-point land. MP's got 18 points in the game.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Here's Booker. Can't cash it in from the high post. MP getting it done for Miami. Talk about three-point shooting. He piled up 18 points from range that quarter. More 2K. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where... Miami ends up going with a new group, and the Suns will go for a different look here. They've got MP. Tyler Hero is out there with Smith. Then it's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Jovic in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Thunder was outstanding. He ended up with 26 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. It's the latest entry in what's been a string of fantastic games from him. We'll see just how long he can go, guys.
Great report there, Allie. You know, the impact he had on that game was big.
And it's not easy to point to just one area he made a difference, but his effect was felt all over the place. He was on fire.
And the important thing now is to keep that momentum going. You want a player building on his positive results.
This is where Green is most effective. He's got a great feel for scoring inside.
Heat trail by 3. Pass to Jovic. To the inside. Here's MP. Ooh, MP going to work inside.
Well, he's been resourceful tonight, not wasting opportunities.
Booker surveying the D. Williams a screen on Hero. Green for 3. Rebound Miami. MP's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Jovic. And here's Hero. Launches it. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And it's Brooks missing.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
From deep, MP. And again, Miami with a triple.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Brooks from outside. They get it again. Pass to O'Neal. Can they get it? That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
MP shot is off.
Oh, nice job protecting the rim. Turning an easy bucket into a miss.
Booker with it. He's got 12. Screen by O'Neal. Shot clock at 5. Over Jaquez. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Heat out in front, up 2. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
And we welcome you to halftime. First,
can't tell too much from early numbers, but the All-Star picture may be coming into focus a little. I'm definitely not surprised by these names.
Yeah, because it's just a popularity contest right now, and they haven't been playing for long.
heading back to the Heat for a moment. They're right in the middle of a highly contested battle.
Their offense is running like a machine.
Thanks for tuning in.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
And Coach, we see more and more teams looking to push the pace. What took so long?
I don't know what took so long, B.A. I think what happens as coaches and as players, you realize that it's tough to score against the best defensive team in the half court where their defense is set. And so if you can get the ball down the floor quickly and beyond the attack before they are locked in, you got a much better chance to generate quality shots.
Kicking off the second half, here's Jordan on 5. Filling out the wings, it's going to be Booker and Brooks. Royce O'Neal is out there with Williams. And it's Gillespie in at the point. That shot is good by O'Neal.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Outside Jaquez. Pass to MP. This one for 3. The Suns clear it. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Brooks, the pass to O'Neal. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
First trip to the line for him here. Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Pass to MP. Now here's Jaquez. Back to MP. Brooks with the rebound.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
Here's O'Neal. Shot is up. Rebounded by Jovic.
Missed opportunity. He's just got to shake that one off.
MP. And MP throws it down.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value. Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Jaquez, the pass to MP. Back to Jaquez. Brooks against MP. Beyond the arc. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, he had a great first half from three-point range, but hasn't quite gotten his touchback since the break. Not a great start to the second half, just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And now it's time to look at the players in this rookie class who are shooting the ball the best so far this season. MP, number 1.
And looking at those numbers, how can you not be excited about this guy's future? For a rookie in this league, he's scoring the ball at an efficient clip already.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Count that bucket. And now a 5-point Heat lead.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Well, Coach, since entering the league, Jaime Jaquez Jr. has been lauded for his strong fundamentals.
Yeah, B.A., he's got tremendous footwork, makes great use of the pump fake, and he is a tough physical player who can finish in traffic or hurt you in the post.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Devin Booker's focused on hooping and leaving a legacy. He said, my thing is, and Kobe said it too, inspiring the youth is everything. A kid grows up and is like, man, I want to be Devin. I want to dress like him. I want to play like him. And that's what makes me wake up in the morning. Back to you, Brian.
A role model for that next generation. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to talk it over with his guys. So for Miami, Wiggins, he's checked in for Jovic, and Norman Powell subbed in for Hero. Phoenix also changing it up. Iguodala, he's checked in for Williams, and Jalen Green subbed in for Devin Booker. Powell finds MP. MP buries the triple.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Suns trail by 7. Brooks outside. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Wiggins.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And of course, that one was just crazy.
MP shot is off. And Brooks has got the ball here for Phoenix. And he slams it in one-handed.
And this is something Brooks must continue focusing on. When he sets up guys, team chemistry improves.
Powell outside. Pass to Smith. Miami moving it around. From deep, MP. O'Neal pulls it in. Phoenix has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. 26 seconds left in the third quarter here. And he gets it to go.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
MP. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Suns trail by 3. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Fast break Miami. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
For a vet like Powell, they know you have to cash in transition.
Green in the post. Three-pointer O'Neal. And that comes off the assist by Green. O'Neal's got 12 points here in the second half. MP getting it done for Miami. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy.
Jovic, he's checked in for Johnson. Jaquez comes in for Wiggins. And MP subbed in for Larson. We've got Norman Powell. MP is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then there's Tyler Hero. And it's Jovic in at the 5, down low. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
Here's Gillespie. He's guarded by Hero. 5 to shoot. And the 3 misses.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
MP. Williams rips down the board. Phoenix leading by 3. Booker fires. Oh, can't hit the jumper. Miami has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. MP. 17-footer is in.
Oh boy, did MP's team need that basket. Already proven he can come up big in his young career.
The Suns have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far here in the fourth quarter. Jacks up a 3. No good.
Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
Well, that's where you want to be, getting those easy money looks.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Miami making a switch here. Smith's checked in. MP against Brooks. Smith outside. MP! Money from three!
That's a smart shot. I love seeing MP take the three in that situation.
Booker! Oh, Booker in close!
Huge, man. I mean, the defense knows what Booker is capable of, but cannot get a stop.
Here's MP. Shoot from 12. Williams rips down the board.
A little hesitant. Maybe he thought the D was tighter on him than it really was.
Ooh, tough make by Book.
Oh, a high-volume score with just too many moves to count. Booker is so dependable under pressure.
Phoenix leading by 4. Brooks with it. Now guarded by MP. Oh, the stuff!
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Now Smith. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. And there's the whistle. And I think that was a clear path foul there. Yep, the offense will get one shot at the line and retain possession. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Yeah, just an offensive machine. Booker generates points consistently, night in and night out.
And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. Here's Brooks. Now pass to Williams. Now Booker. Brooks fires. The three is in.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
The Suns on offense. They're on a 15-6 run. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Now over to Dominic Hamill.
Thanks, guys. A solid scoring night for you, MP, but not enough to come away with the win. Talk about a tough night.
Got a whole plan for the business. What you talking about, Willis? Check out my resume. I don't need a fucking running mate. I ain't got no fucking clout to chase. 9-digit routed number to the safe. Got a new address on the paper.
Real talk, it's frustrating. I was feeling good with my shot, you know? I hoped that would pull us ahead and I could ride that momentum to the finish line. It didn't work out that way, though. So I gotta figure something else out. I don't know what that is. I just gotta get more.
Sure you will, MP. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Over to you, BA.
All right, thanks a lot, Dominic. And that about wraps it up. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
J-So got a new fitted.